What is going on, my family? It is Thursday. Holy shit, is it really Thursday? Today's the first day that I'm getting back out driving since Monday. I slept all day Tuesday, and then Wednesday, that was gonna be my try again tomorrow day. I got up, showered, and my mind was still just crushing me, absolutely crushing me. And it was all revolving insecurity and how a specific situation in my life just keeps stirring and adding to my insecurity. So I finally just had to kind of talk that out, and now I feel better. The other reason I feel better today is that I started working on a script that I'm going to submit to a competition. Now I know that might be a little bit arrogant to write a script and submit it right away, rather than writing and practicing, but I figure why not? Like, if that motivates me and if I get notes back from the competitions that I enter, then why not do it? And so I think what I need to get better at is just juggling everything. So 2 weeks ago, I did really good at exercising every day and eating well. Last week, I did really good at making money. This week, I wouldn't say I'm doing too good at anything in particular, but I'm starting to do the script writing and pursue that interest, which I had not yet done. Now, aside from feeling like I need to get better at juggling all the different things that I want to have going in my life consistently and productively, I feel almost, I don't want to say guilty, but I feel some sort of twinge of a negative emotion because I feel like over the last year, over the last couple of months, I've pursued different things and then dropped them. For instance, back in November, I was starting an e-commerce online shop, which I did. I started it, I opened it, I started advertising on Facebook. I did learn a lot at that time, and I did find a product that tested well, but I didn't have the money to continue advertising and pursuing that endeavor. And on top of that, I started to feel really guilty about the fact that I was just promoting products that were made in some factory, God knows where the conditions are probably really horrible, and that I didn't have quality control over the product or over the conditions in which people were creating the product. So I started to feel really guilty about that. And so because I didn't have the money to continue anyway, I kind of stopped. But I will say that I learned a lot, and I learned skills that I know I'll be able to use in the future when the time comes. So I wouldn't say that's a total loss, but that's just an example of something that I started and then stopped. And then I was going to start my ASMR YouTube channel, and I was going to start doing tarot again, and then I stopped. And I explained in the other video, it's because I feel like I just don't have the energy to interact with people in that way at this point in my life. And I don't even know if that's something that I actually want to do, because that's the other thing, is when you start something like that, you better be prepared to carry it through if it takes off, right? Like, you better be prepared to do a reading if you get one. You better be prepared to keep that momentum going for the long haul if that's what you're going to do, right? So I realized, that's not what I want to do. I'm just trying to chase dollar signs, basically. However, script writing is something that I think I will genuinely enjoy. I really am really interested in pursuing some sort of creative outlet. And even though that sounds really vague, I've done music before, I've done some acting before, I've done poetry, I've done short film production, and I've done some writing. I used to write a lot, actually. So I wrote my first real script 2 years ago, and I had so much fun when I did it. I didn't pursue it because I think I was scared. I think I was scared that I wouldn't really be able to do it. I was scared because I was just coming out of the job that burnt me out. The job that was one of the worst experiences of my life. And I don't know, I think I was just scared because I even had a friend who was an older gentleman at the time, and he read my script and he said, I will pay for you to enter competitions. I think this is really good. I think you have a talent. He was being really nice to me. and generous. And I was like, you know what, I don't know why I turned it down, but I said thank you, that's so generous. I think I felt guilty because I feel really guilty receiving from people, but also I think I was scared. I wouldn't be able to follow through. But that being said, now I'm in a different place. Now I realize that it's either pursue something that you enjoy doing or just be stuck in the cycle of paying bills and shit, you know? And that is not fun. So last night I started editing that old script and I'm going to submit it into a competition. And then I'm going to start writing another script for another competition. So I say, right? Because I say a lot of things and then don't do it. But I genuinely have fun doing it. And that's the thing, right? Like, that's why I bring this up, is I feel like I've tried stuff and failed and tried stuff and quit so many times that I guess I don't fully trust myself. But at the same time, I have to remember that I was just in a whirlwind of life experiences and circumstances. And, you know, I knew what my interest was. I was interested in music, and that's what I wanted to do with my life. And then I went to school, and all that changed, and I had to put so much time and energy and focus into school, and I ended up following a nonprofit career path, and that was a whole hot mess shit show that like fucked with my mind and fucked with my life, really. And now I'm kind of coming out of that with a lot of debt, and you know, so I just have to be patient with myself and remember that like it's okay for me to try different things to try to figure it out. And I genuinely enjoy working on the scripts, so I think that's my outlet, and I think that's going to be my way into the creative world, because music, and I've grappled with this too, music was my life for like 10 years solid. It was my whole life. Playing guitar, playing bass, making music, creating music, jamming with people, playing shows. That was my life. And for better or worse, not that I was the best at it or anything, but it was my life and I loved it. And now when I think of myself doing those things, I don't think I have the same feeling, like especially playing live shows. Right now, I just don't see that being fulfilling for me. I see that being more anxiety inducing and stress inducing, being on a stage and like playing in front of people. I don't know, something just changed, I guess, for now. And it's not that I don't still love it, it's just that I guess it's just not meshing with where I am in my life right now. But writing, however, is great. Because it's all just because you don't have to do it on a stage, you know, in front of people and put yourself out there like that, because I'm just not confident right now. And so I think about it, it's fun, I like it, I enjoy it, and it's challenging because there's a lot of skills and things that I need to learn. I've been watching videos, I've been reading articles, and I'm learning a lot already this week about it, and I'm putting that into practice starting yesterday. So that's where I'm at right now. That's a new thing that I'm pursuing. So this week has been kind of a shit show. My emotions got the best of me, my mind got the best of me, my anxieties got the best of me, but I still, you know, even on the days where I slept a lot, I was watching videos about script writing, I was reading articles about script writing, and yesterday I finally started editing my old script to submit it into this competition. And then I'm going to start writing a new one, which is really exciting for me because I've got a lot of ideas. I'm excited to explore them and really just excited to create something again. You know, that's what I love the most, is just creating. So that's all I got for now. I'm about to go drive, but I just wanted to give that update. You know, sometimes you have down days, sometimes you get down, you don't know what you're doing with your life, but you'll come out of it eventually. You know, just let yourself try shit. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be kind to yourself, because clearly you're going through something. Be very kind to yourself. And just know that you'll figure it out eventually. And it's not, you know, there's no perfect path, and like there's not necessarily even an aha moment. You just have to keep going and keep trying, and adjust and be honest with yourself, you know? So that's all for now, y'all. Much love to each and every single one of you out there. If you don't have it figured out now, don't worry. Just let yourself explore and experience this life. because at the end of the day, that's really what we're here to do. Much love